I'm back in the trenches of most critical. I'm addicted to fake cops, so this seems to be the new thing he's doing, a Pokemon card scalper thing. Wasn't quite getting him somewhere, so I guess he started doing this. Now he's making videos about fake cops like every Tuesday. So let's see what gleaming insights he can give.
You may have noticed that over the last week, I have had a bit of a fixation on fake cops. People that impersonate police officers and then get arrested doing so. It is just a fascinating LARP because it is all risk, no reward, I think is how it was put best. There is nothing to gain from it. Like, maybe you feel powerful for a little while amidst your neighbors or like your local community where you fool them into thinking you have a position of authority. But that's...
So, I'm not really too sure why they do that. Not really sure why Moist Critical does what he does. But, so this is actually pretty strange, actually, to see the very hypocritical, like, he says, like, they're LARPing as police officers. They're not real police officers and they want to be one. No risk and no reward. It's like, you LARP as, like, a judge. You have a kangaroo court. You know, you literally, like, sentence people to basically, like, you sentence people to, you know, like, you sentence people to basically be guilty by at least your fans' admission and maybe whoever doesn't do the research's admission. And you you have, like, the audacity to wonder why, like, fake cops do what they do. Now, in your case, there is a reward. You make money off of this. You can actually, like, get monetized for being a fake judge. For having a kangaroo court. But it's very hypocritical. You can't be serious. You're going to talk about these people when you do it yourself?
It's ephemeral and usually doesn't go over well because a lot of people can smell the LARP. They can smell your fucking stink fumes that you're not actually a cop, especially when a lot of them just go in Amazon gear or that they got from fucking Temu. So it is genuinely like the most high stakes LARPing you can do that can potentially ruin your life, and yet people still do it. Like full hog, full sin, full chub, all in on pretending to be a police officer, so much so that they invest thousands of dollars getting like old police cars, getting the red and blues, getting like a police, all the...
Why do you do what you do? Like, I really don't know what, like, brings somebody like you to do what you do. Like, do you have, like, maybe you have, like, ties to Israel or something, like, oh, excuse me. Yeah, maybe that's it, like, maybe Netanyahu made Charlie in, like, a lab. Just, like, told him to, like, make this YouTube channel for him. I don't know, what else could he be possibly doing? So I don't know, like, how much money does Israel need, Charlie? You tell us. Man, I bet this guy's gonna, like, play that new Halo combat, that new campaign Evolved, the new Halo, and he's gonna love it. I bet he's gonna love it. I bet he's gonna slobber all over the digital game because he won't buy a physical disc. I wouldn't buy a physical disc for that game, but he would not buy a physical disc for any game. He would only buy digital, and he would just slobber all over, like, his PS5 or his, like, PC. And he'd probably make weird noises while doing it, too.
Accoutrements, everything. Only for it to usually crash and burn for them. So I have just been addicted to watching these body cams of fake cop encounters and the way they try and, like, spin a story about how they're, like, actually an officer, like, adjacent to it enough that they can do this and it's not a problem, or they're oblivious to the fact that it's illegal, you can't do that. It is just endlessly interesting and entertaining. Nice.
Police
All right.
pulled over a Dodge Charger that was utilizing red and blue lights as if they were law enforcement.
As if they were law enforcement. He is law enforcement.
Wait, he made a video doing an intro. I was actually looking away because I had to like yawn, just staring off at the floor because I hate Moist Critical so much and I hate being here talking about him. But I look up and he's wearing a different shirt. Surprisingly, but that means this is a different day. So he did an intro for a live stream clip that needed no introduction. Why did he do that? Good God, man. Oh. Just how much time do you have to waste on this? God, I'm yawning already. He's gonna put me to sleep by being so boring and strange and just... There's no pattern to what he's doing. He's merely a moron.
Damn. That goes hard. Like the National Weather Police Force guy we watched a second ago, his was like cool. This one fucks. He went all out on the LARP.
Michael, what's going on?
Good, sir.
You guys pulled me over. Yeah. Well, I got the cruise lights on.
Because
I'm working with the CIA. No, you're not. Yes, I
So he's claiming to not just be a police officer, but a CIA agent. I wonder how Moist Critical is going to talk about that. It's such a great detail in such an interesting way. I wonder. Let's see.
am. Yes, I am. Not. Well,
I'm working with the CIA now. I've upgraded. Can't you see? Look at my charger. Like, what do you mean? I'm obviously with the CIA now, working a big case. You ever heard of the Muffin Man?
you can't have your cruise lights on.
You're kidding. That was his commentary. You ever heard of the Muffin Man? That was his like punchline to all that. He said nothing interesting and he said nothing funny, and then he hit it with, "Ever heard of the Muffin Man?" How is that? What does a Muffin Man have to do with that? My God.
Yes, I can.
Explain to me.
Because I'm driving.
Well,
You can't
checkmate.
do that.
Why?
You're not a police officer.
I'm CIA.
You're not CIA.
Yes, I am.
No CIA people have cruise lights on
It's
in
been
their car.
verified with the DMV.
Do you have your
What?
your permit?
The DMV verified this?
So you go down to New Haven and you work with the CIA.
Yes.
And this is your story.
Yes.
Did he just pause just to say that? Say what? The CIA proved this, just repeated back what he said as a question. That's why he paused just to say that. Just to get a word in edgewise. There's no point in that even. Like, I'm pausing this video to give some insight. To give you, like, full sentences. To give what I think about this. And he can't even, like, do that. He can't even say... He can't even just tell you how he feels about something, what he thinks the problem is. He's just like, what? The CIA approved this? What? The CIA approved this? Wait a second. He said he's a CIA agent. Boy.
I don't believe a word you're saying. Okay.
Well, you don't have to believe him. Just look him up. This is the most CIA-looking CIA guy I've ever seen. Man, he's gonna feel so stupid when he loses his job because he's hassling this guy. Michael's gonna fuck you up, bro. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Why would you have a Dodge?
He paused just to be facetious and just say, he actually is CIA. but I don't actually. Of course, I don't believe he is. I'm actually just being facetious, and you know, kind of. I'm very disingenuously siding with him because I'm actually not siding with him. I'm pretending to because I think it's funny, and you should think it's funny because this is my sense of humor. My God, seek employment, you motherfucker. God, you're awful at this.
Charger with red and blues on, a push bar on the front.
I would actually ask a different question. Why are you activating the lights coming back from your daughter's, what was it, birthday party or something? He dropped his daughter off and then immediately had to go take care of 15 samurais or something running rampant downtown. We got fucking Judge Dredd here. Oh, it was back to school day. Oh, it was back to school day. Okay. Oh, I see.
Do you have arrest powers?
Same reason any other law enforcement officer.
But you're not a law enforcement officer. Are you a law enforcement officer?
Same reason.
Do you have a badge?
I should probably pause before that. He actually found something out. He actually found something out from his chat by pausing. That was probably one of the most insightful things he did, and he didn't even do it. His chat did it for him. Like, this is like what DSP does when he, like, plays a video game like Dark Souls that he can't, like, figure out on his own. Everybody does something for him instead.
Please. No! Damn it! Fuck! Michael, why wouldn't you bring your badge? Amateur. All you had to do is show him your credentials.
You don't have a badge. You have an ID card that says you're any kind of law enforcement officer?
Yes.
It says that you have arrest powers.
No, I don't.
Okay, so you don't have arrest powers.
I'm a clinical forensic analyst.
What?
Yeah. All right.
6-4, you're 21.
You're a CIA clinical forensic analyst. With a Charger with the cruise lights on. Where were you going, man?
CIAs don't make arrests.
That was maybe better. Kind of asked a good question. You're a analyst, and you have your lights on. Where are you going? That's a lot better of a question than the ones he's asked. I can actually see why he would pause to do that.
Huh?
CIA does not make arrests.
Is there any kind of blue light permit there or anything like that, Sarge?
The valid pop, also a revoked pistol permit.
I just hope for some reason he's right. Michael actually is just so deep in cover.
Yeah, no,
The CIA lets him get busted and go to prison to keep the cover intact.
You can contact 157 Church Street, the Attorney General's office in New Haven.
Attorney General's office? Why can't I call the CIA?
You know why?
No, I don't.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, no, you know.
Explain to us why.
Because that's all confidential. You know that.
He's right.
I know that.
They're not gonna burn Michael, bro. You call the CIA, ask for Michael, you're gonna end up in a body bag. Like, you don't do that. You can't just directly ask for Michael at the CIA.
What you're saying makes absolutely no sense.
So he does a very facetious pretending to side with him again. All he does is find like the lowest hanging fruit that he can just like milk off. He can just milk. And then that right, Moist Critical is the lowest hanging fruit because all he can do is rag on the lowest hanging fruits, which makes him lower. Because that's what this is. This guy's obviously in the wrong. Watching this video is pointless. Watching this video is stupid. He's already in the wrong. He's sitting here telling you he's part of the CIA. He keeps telling you. I don't think he would change the story, but he keeps telling you different things that aren't true. They'll just keep doing that. It's gonna end exactly like you think it is. He's low-hanging fruit, and he probably, I don't know, I don't think he did anything that bad to deserve to be like on Moist Critical's, stream on his YouTube channel, broadcast to like 8.2 million subscribers. I don't think he did anything to deserve that. Which is, again, they have courts to handle people like this. Like, uploading this stuff to like a YouTube channel was such a mistake for everybody involved, because because then this happens. People just broadcast this guy all over everything. He'll get his due process and everything. He'll get, his judgment and everything in the court. Excuse me again. He'll get all of that. He doesn't need Moist Critical to decide if he's a good person or not. Doesn't need his fans to decide, well, agree with Moist Critical, because they're not going to decide for themselves, and it's just pointless. There's no point in making this video. There's no point even watching this video as an individual and, like, seeing this guy's crimes, because he'll get arrested, go to court, and then they'll do exactly as they're supposed to. If he's innocent, he's innocent. If he's guilty, he's guilty. That's what they'll do. There was no point for, like, a middleman to watch these YouTube videos and pass judgment onto this person. And that's why it's really stupid. And Charlie is addicted to passing judgment onto people. He thinks he's basically God or something. I don't know. He's a complete freak of nature. He is such a weirdo. He was made by Israel, and this is all he does, I guess. Netanyahu must have really screwed him up, I guess. I don't know. I don't think this creature you made was good. Your little homunculus son here, not doing so well, Netanyahu.
All right. So what am I being stopped for in the first place? Just the lights? I can turn the lights off. It's not fake, sir.
This letter right here with the box checked on the bottom says you are not authorized.
And read the rest from the flashing lights unit.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're not authorized. None of this is approved.
Yes, it is.
This is not.
Look it up in the look it up. Supervisor. Look it up on your record. It's approved.
He's aura farming hard right now.
So you're identifying yourself as a law enforcement officer.
Fuck you. He's aura farming right now. He LARPs. He aura farms. Bruh. God, this unoriginal man, he just keeps saying Gen Z stuff. All he does, like, my God, kill yourself, dude.
No, not law enforcement.
21.
CIA.
You're not.
Fair.
I'm ready at 13 if you're ready at 13. Michael Marshall, you're under arrest.
For what?
Impersonating a police
Oh, my
officer.
goodness. Are you
So you're
kidding?
under arrest right now. Do you understand that?
No, I don't. Because
You're
that's
under arrest.
ridiculous.
Well, that's what's going to happen right now.
He has immunity, officer. You can't do that.
And then you can take care of this later with your supervisor. Please have him call me.
Okay, I'd like my documents back.
Yep, they're all going to go with us as far as the evidence. And that gets held on to for the court case. So
I'll make you copies of them, but yeah. HQ1 in custody.
One in custody, 17.
You can say a lot about Michael, but you
Look at
can't
all
say
these
that he
stuff on
doesn't
your
have
car. Don't you
style.
worry about that.
Do you have any weapons in the motor vehicle?
No.
Just because you're on probation?
Just his standard CIA issue bazooka.
Who's your probation officer?
Sue Patel.
So, I'm sorry, what's the last name?
Sue Patel.
Sue Patel? Okay. So when we
Sue Pertel. I thought he was going to hit him with the bend over there for a second.
I bet somebody hit you with a bend over. Oh God, why does he talk?
Secret Agent Michael. They go in there and all their officers recognize him and just hitting him with one of these. My God, we're sorry for the
Suspect was
mistreatment.
found guilty of impersonating a police officer.
Stop with the whole facetious pretending, dude. Stop, God almighty.
He was sentenced to 3 years in jail and 3
Oh.
years of probation. He was on probation at the time of the arrest
Oh.
and has a criminal history.
I was gonna say that's a fat sentence he got there. Okay, I guess he was already a criminal.
Again, lowest hanging fruit, and I mean, and there you go, craziest LARPing I've ever seen, fake CIA agent situation, he's just milking it. It's another low-hanging fruit that he can milk, he can just make infinite videos out of. There's so much content on this, he'll just keep doing that. It's so pathetic. I wish Israel would have made a more superior creature to you, moist, hypocritical. What I should call you from now on, because you suck. You're a hypocrite who judges people pretending to be somebody that they aren't when you pretend to be somebody that you aren't. You can make a career out of it and you can get paid for it, but you're not a court. You're not in a court. You're not a judge. You're not any of the things that you aspire to be. You're just some guy in an anime cave who just got done jerking off to whatever, and now you're on your computer looking at people so you can feel morally superior. Shoved up your ass.